You guys, I just broke my mirror. That means like something. It means like 7 years bad luck. Oh my gosh. I really don't believe in that kind of stuff. So welcome back. It's Throwback Thursday, and this is actually my Friday favorites from April 23rd last year. So I looked back and I was like, oh my gosh, I look so different. So if you go back, I'll link the video below, but it was the smallest I've ever been since like 6th grade. I was really skinny and I loved it, but I feel like now I've put on some muscle and I'm not as, like, my cheeks were super, like, you know, I feel like I'm at a healthy weight now. So just looking back on these Throwback Thursdays, it's so funny because I felt then like I looked phenomenal, but when I look back, I'm like, girl, you kind of look sickly. So anyways, okay, I love doing these videos. Y'all know I've been doing this series for, I don't know, 6 months now, I think. I have some friends that do them too. Some people do like Friday favorites a year ago. Some people do like hauls from a year ago. I don't know. I've been doing favorites, but I've been having so much fun with it because I'm getting to kind of shop my stash, go through things that I was loving, seeing if I'm still loving them, if I repurchase them. And yeah, so that is what we are doing today. I just realized I forgot a makeup wipe for swatches. I will be right back. Isn't that cool how you can super speed things up? Okay, so the first thing, oh, and I did have a fail in this video. We'll talk about that at the end because I don't have that anymore. Obviously, it was a fail. I tried it a few more times and I hated it. So let's just get that out of the way. It was the Maybelline Color Show Polish in Mint Mist. I loved the color. I didn't like the formula of that nail polish though. So I gave it away to like my sister or something. So yes, starting out with favorites. Okay, this, I'm looking at, I have my list of things and then I have them all laid out here. So I had got this in a subscription service and it's the same one. This is like a deluxe size sample. I probably only have one more use, but it's the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Skin Exfoliant, and I really like this. I used it last night because I wanted to kind of refresh my memory, and I do really like this product. So I'll think about getting it again once this sample is out, but yeah, I still think it's an awesome like exfoliant for sure. And then the next thing was the First Aid Beauty Red Clay Cleanser. And I don't have that anymore, but I loved it. I love everything First Aid Beauty. I actually have, no, that's not First Aid Beauty. Oops. But I did like that cleanser. I had got a deluxe size sample of that as well. I just didn't ever repurchase the full size. The next thing is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and this is the second deluxe size sample. So I did end up finishing the one I talked about, and then this is my second one. I actually think I have a third one of these. I love this primer. It is so expensive though. I love it. If it were like $25, I would probably buy it, but I want to say this is like $50 or $60, and that's a lot for a primer. Although it's wonderful, I don't think I'll buy the full size, but if this is ever in like the 100-point perks or you can get a sample of it somehow, I definitely recommend it because I love that primer. The next thing I talked about was the Naked Skin Foundation. So that was the first foundation that I actually finished the whole bottle. Isn't that crazy? In my whole life, that's the first foundation that I finished. And I loved it. It was my holy grail for so long, but my skin doesn't agree with it that much. And since I finished that bottle, I was going to go out and repurchase it. But I've found some things that work a little bit better for my skin these days. So I love it. I haven't repurchased it yet. That's not to say that I will never repurchase it again because it is a really good weightless foundation, My goodness, girl, hang on. Their new Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer is amazing. If you haven't tried this, I like the concealer more than I like the foundation. So, yes. The next thing were some Jouer products. Now, these are so cute. I got them off a website called gilt.com, and I had $25, and I think this was $50. So I had $25 off, so it was only 25 bucks for me. And it's really cool packaging because you can like click them all together, and I can't find the eyeshadow, but I might have got rid of it in my declutter. I can't remember. But anyways, it's a really cute concept, and these are good products. I have not used them in a long time. I reach for this bronzer sometimes. This is the bronzer that I'm wearing today. And it just fell out the pan. Like the whole pan fell out of the container. So let's just do this. But yeah, it's a really pretty bronzer. Like I said, it's what I have on my cheeks today. I like it a whole lot. I would not be opposed to get some more Jouer products because this little set that I've tried, I really, really liked. And it also came with, they call it a tint, but it's basically a cream blush. And this is in the color Fawn. And that is what I have on as a blush today. And I didn't top it with a shadow blush. I just, once it dries, it kind of almost dries to a powdery finish. And you don't have to top it with anything. So that's really, really nice. I like that. Okay girls, this has kind of made me want to try some more Jouer because I like all of these products that I bought from them. And then this is the Starfish Gloss. And I used this for a long, I can't even believe I still have this because you can't really see it in the swatch, but it's just a really good formula. I'm going to add a little bit to the center of my lips. I'll tell you what I have on my lips here in a minute. I mean, it is a really good formula. So it's not too sticky, but it stays around a lot. It's not sticky at all, but it stays around a long time. It feels nourishing on your lips. So yeah, I love those Jouer products. And of the three, I reach for the gloss the most, but I like the other things as well. And then this is so funny because after that video, after that week when it was my favorite, I swear I have not used this ever since then, and that is sickening. It really is. It's the Pla Beauty blushing blush, and I got this in, I think I got it in a wantable box, which I don't get wantable anymore, but I do like that subscription service. Anyway, there it is. It's kind of just a really baby pink blush. It looks really light in the pan. On the cheek, it almost kind of reminds me of Illamasqua Katie. It's just one of those really pretty baby soft pinks. And I'm going to keep this on my vanity and make it a point to use it in the next couple of weeks. Because when I do my blush declutter, if I don't reach for this, this one will probably be going. And then, okay, so this is such kind of a ghetto palette. It's a MAC palette, but I've got all kinds of things. I have like e.l.f. blushes and a NYX and a NYC Sunny bronzer. But the next thing I talked about was this 3 custom color highlight. And let me dig it out. I don't know what the name of it is because I didn't keep the packaging, but I will find it and link it in the description box. So this is a gorgeous highlight. I put it on my cheeks today. I've used it a couple of days this week. Maybe 4 days I've used this as a highlight and like my inner corner highlight. It's so pretty and it lasts all day. I love it. So I'm really excited to, you know, incorporate this in my highlighters from now on because I kind of forget when stuff is all in a palette like this, especially when it's all kinds of different brands, I kind of forget to bust these babies out. So yes, I love that. And then I guess I was feeling fancy. My sweetest subscriber, oh my gosh, she sent me my one and only Tom Ford eyeshadow quad. I want Cocoa Mirage so bad. I dream about it, but I haven't got it yet. Maybe for Mother's Day. Hint, hint to my hubs if he's watching. Okay, so I was loving this Tom Ford quad, and she got me the Cognac Sable one. It is what I have on my eyes today. It's all I have on my eyes. It's so pretty. This color right here is on my lid, and it is the most beautiful, glittery, but not obnoxious shade of Life. Seriously, if you want to get a Tom Ford quad, I would definitely recommend this one. Look at that color. Are you kidding me? That would be so pretty all over your lid with nothing else in the summertime. I guess I'll swatch the other colors because they're just as good. Well, they're not just as good as that one because that one makes my life, seriously. But these shadows are very easy to work with. Like if you're a beginner in makeup and you're not into spending 10 minutes blending your eyeshadows, you would love these. They are phenomenal, totally worth the price tag. This Throwback Thursday might push me over the edge to get Cocoa Mirage because, oh my goodness, I love that one. And then I talked about an Eddie Spunkhauser quad that I don't have anymore. So if I can find it, I'll link it below so you can check it out. I liked it. I gave it to my sister because, you know, you go through those phases and you're like, oh my gosh, I have so many eyeshadows. And so I was like, just pick a couple, and she picked that one. Then I talked about, what was next? Yes, this Urban Decay liner, and this is in Black Velvet. Perversion doesn't stay on my waterline at all. Black Velvet stays a little, it's just a black eyeliner. Why am I so, ew, my hand was still wet. Hang on, there, that's more true. Why does Black Velvet stay on my waterline better than the Perversion one? I don't know. And I had talked in that video that I wasn't wearing top eyeliner, which I did that today too. I feel like it opens up my eyes a lot. I feel like it looks really good. So today, yesterday, and the day before, I didn't really wear eyeliner on the top of my eyes, just in my waterline. And this is the one I've been using, and yeah, it doesn't stay as well as like the Jane eyeliners or the Marc Jacobs or the NARS Via Veneto liners or even the Rimmel Scandal eyes. It doesn't stay as long as those, but for all of the Urban Decay liners that I have tried, Black Velvet stays better than any of them. And when I say better, like 3 to 4 hours and then it's gone. But yeah. Then I talked about, okay, this is the lip combo I actually have on today. Jordana's Tawny, which I will always have. I cannot believe I'm not out of this yet because it is a gorgeous shade of lip liner that you can pair with so many different things. It's amazing, so I'm so glad I ended up getting that last year and loving it. And I have loved, it's been in favorites even since then. I really like this. And then this lipstick, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's Eva's Nude. It's from the L'Oreal Collection Privé. So they just came out with some reds also, but this was like the nude line, which was limited edition, but they ended up making it permanent, so you can still get this one. This is Eva's Nude. So this is what I have on my lips today. And then this is Jouer gloss that I just put on. But, oh, so pretty. You guys, everybody hates the way L'Oreal smells, and I do not have a super sensitive nose, but I think they smell good. Isn't that weird? Because I really do think they smell really good. So this combo, it's like they were meant for each other. It's like they are soul mates. So I love, love, love this. I definitely recommend this. If you are sensitive to smells and you can get past the L'Oreal lipstick smell, definitely try this. 610 Eva's Nude. amazing, especially with Tawny, girl, yes. And then, oh my goodness, seriously, this is my favorite lipstick line at the drugstore still. Milani. Now they just came out with mattes. That Matte Naked is my favorite. Between this and Matte Naked, depending on if I want like a more cream or more satin finish, or if I want a matte, these are my two favorite nude lipsticks ever at the drugstore, and it's one of my top nudes, period. This is Nude Cream by Milani. It's the ones in the gold packages, and I believe they're called their color statement lipsticks. And it was funny because when I went back and looked at this video, I told Brad how much I love this one, and he went and bought me like 6 more. I love these so much. See my pink lipstick tower at the top? I have 4 YSL and 4 Milani because those are some of my favorites. But anyways, Nude Cream, it's actually pretty close to the Eva's Nude. It is that one right there on the end. It's so beautiful. I highly recommend, if you haven't tried the Milani lipsticks, you're missing out, girl. And then that was it. I talked about my fail, and yeah, that pretty much did it for that Friday favorites video. If you want to go back and look, it's so fun to do that. I'll link that below. And yeah, let me know if you like any of these products. Girlfriend, I'm loving this series because you know how we get in the groove of using the same thing over and over and over? I like to watch these videos and see what I was loving and fall in love with it all over again. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. It's almost the weekend, and I will see you tomorrow in Friday Favorites. Bye.